And it was kind of one of those days where you're like, look outside, and a typical Northeast Ohio day in December, right? Lots of clouds around, even some pockets of drizzle and some light showers at times, but not everybody's seeing that. We're going to continue with the clouds through the evening hours and really through the night tonight, and temperatures pretty much hovering in the low 40s. They're going to remain steady pretty much all night long, so we're not looking at any kind of cool down. So any of these sprinkles that have fallen from the sky here throughout the day, you notice the roadways wet, not expecting them to freeze over, and I'm not expecting ice tonight. So that's some good news there. We do still have some light showers in our extreme southeastern areas at the moment. Otherwise, most of us cloudy on Storm Fox right now. We're looking at just north of Youngstown, a little batch of showers here, Palmyra, right along 76 here that is now to the east, and then just to the south here of Warren, and also in portions of the Youngstown area getting some spritz and sprinkles. Otherwise, we're looking at a cloudy night tonight. I want to widen out the view to show you that, yeah, there's some breaks in the overcast just to the west of us. Eventually, we'll get some sunshine. We're just going to have to wait at least another day before we see more in the way of sunshine. By Wednesday, I think we'll get that sun back. So here's what's going on. We do have an area of low pressure just to the north of us, a trough just to the west. That'll swing on through the evening hours. So that's why I really can't rule out a couple more showers and some pockets of drizzle around. It should be gone by midnight. What I want to show you following the system, take a look at this. A lot of green on the map. We are definitely milder for this time of year. The cold air is bottled up to the north of us. We're at 47 in Cincinnati. How about this? 54 in St. Louis, 54 in Nashville. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we do have a few locales tomorrow hit that 50-degree mark. We're at 43 right now, currently 41 in Lorain. Akron, Canton, you're coming at 41. Same with Worcester. Some upper 30s on the map out east here from Ashtabula to Youngstown. So hour by hour, you'll notice that, yes, clouds stick around. It will be a little bit breezy with winds out of the southwest through the evening hours, and I can't rule out those hit and miss showers and pockets of drizzle. That'll be gone by tomorrow morning though, but the clouds will not be. We're going to see plenty of clouds around through the day tomorrow, and then eventually those clouds will disappear Tuesday night. So for tonight, temperatures holding steady in the upper 30s to low 40s, depending on where you are. And then spot shower drizzle through the evening hours. Otherwise, we're looking at a cloudy sky through the night, a little bit of a breeze. Tomorrow, clouds hang tough. Could see some breaks of sunshine late in the day, but for the most part, the clouds are going to win out. It will be breezy and it will be warmer. Temperatures in the mid 40s to upwards of 50 degrees. So it's definitely going to be a little bit milder as we head into your day tomorrow. And then we crash a little bit here. 38 on Wednesday, down to 21 Thursday night. Wednesday night. Winter arrives on Thursday. We're back in the low 40s, and we're up into the mid 50s on Friday. Rain, wind arrives, and then big, but this is the light,
just to
fluffy,
set
the nice
mood.
Exactly.
White Christmas.
Exactly.
Perfect.
And this coming weekend, the daylight hours start to get a little bit longer. Don't we make the turn?
We do make the turn, and it's going to be nice. It's hard to see that sun go down, like, you know,
too early.
5 o'clock, right?
Thanks, Jen.
Hang tough as we get through your evening hours, through the night tonight, and even into tomorrow. So let's take a look at Storm Fox right now. Tracking just a few spotty showers, not a lot to really write home about, but we're seeing some light sprinkles here just to the north and west of Solon, also in and around the Strongsville, Brecksville, Broadview Heights area, maybe a few little sprinkles. Otherwise, southeastern spots had a nice little batch go through. So here's the setup. The cold air well to the north of us. I mean, it's snowing in Maine, Vermont, and New Hampshire, so maybe that's the area that you want to go skiing right now. But we do have a little trough that's swinging through our area through the evening. Once that gets out here, I'm going to take out drizzle and spotty showers in the forecast, but at least over the next several hours here, about 8 hours or so, there is that risk. But we're in this little mild sector here, so mild temperatures are going to continue through the remainder of the night tonight. In fact, our temperatures will kind of hold steady where they're at in the upper 30s to low 40s, and then we're going to get even warmer tomorrow. That I would expect maybe some of us possibly hit that 50-degree mark. Here's a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. We'll take you through the remainder of the evening hours. Can't rule out those spotty showers, pockets of drizzle around. The clouds definitely prevalent, and we're going to see that through the night tonight into tomorrow morning. clouds to start off, and unfortunately the clouds will stick around. You could get some breaks of sun from time to time, but for the most part, clouds are going to win out. Looking at a dry day tomorrow, and then eventually, look at this, we start to clear out in a big way here as we head into tomorrow night and Wednesday. 43 is the current temperature right now in Cleveland. It is 47 in Columbus. We do have 50s across the region, though. That's in St. Louis and Kansas City, and this air mass is what's working in our direction. So like I said, upper 40s, possibly even 50 tomorrow. We're at 41 in Lorain. It's 40 in Worcester. We do have a 30-degree reading on the map. It's 38 in Ashtabula. Visibility so far so good. We did have some fog around. There's still some patchy fog in the Akron-Canton area and over towards Youngstown, but it's really not reducing visibility past 2 miles. So 42 degrees tonight, cloudy, some patchy fog, showers and drizzle mainly during the evening hours. And then tomorrow we really warm up, 45 to 50 degrees. The breeze picking up out of the southwest at 10 to 20 with some breaks of sun from time to time. Here's a look at your 8-day forecast, and we're back into the upper 30s on Wednesday. It's going to be a quick little trip though, and then temperatures will be back into the mid-50s by Friday. Expect a lot of rain here Friday night into early Saturday. That'll switch over to some snow as our temperature tracking this little system that could happen late Christmas Eve into Christmas morning, and that could bring some snow showers to our area. Some very light. I'm not going to say it's going to coat the ground, but it'll at least look pretty out there, right? And it's going to feel a lot colder. Here's a look at your forecast right now. It is 43 degrees, very gloomy out there. It's been one of the gloomy kind of days, and we're going to continue to see some pockets of drizzle and some spotty showers. Temperatures pretty much holding steady through the night tonight. Here's a look at Storm Fox right now. A lot of us dry at this point, but there are some spots here where we are getting some pockets of drizzle, and you really don't see much of it. There could be a little brief shower pushing through the islands. That's about it. There was a lone little sprinkle here along 271 from Shaker Heights down to Warrensville Heights. So it's not going to slow you down. The thing that might slow you down if you forgot to put in that windshield wiper fluid, because you're going to need a lot of it with that spray coming up. Here's a look right now across the region. Pretty quiet here. What we do have, we have a trough that's going to be pushing through the evening hours. That's why I'm keeping the chance for some sprinkles and some spotty showers around from now through midnight. Otherwise, eventually we're going to break up some of this cloud cover. That's going to come Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be your day that you're going to say, yes, I can use my sunglasses. All right, temperature-wise, we're in the green. A lot of the region. That's some mild temperatures. Low 50s from St. Louis to Nashville. We're in the upper 40s in Cincinnati. Low 40s for us. The cold air is going to stay bottled to the north, at least for the next 48 hours, that we could possibly reach 50 tomorrow. So I do want to take you hour by hour here. Again, very spotty, hit and miss showers through the evening hours. After midnight, just plenty of clouds around. The clouds are going to keep temperatures right where they're at. And then tomorrow, winds will be coming in out of the south-southwest and pretty breezy. That's going to help drive our temperatures up. Upper 40s to right around 50 degrees tomorrow, and then we finally start to clear out. Notice that the cold air stays bottled to the north of us. Friday is actually a day I'm going with mid-50s here, but then as we get into the Christmas weekend here, you notice the colder air start to lurk on in, and by Christmas we're going to be feeling a lot like Christmas. Temperatures right around 30. 41 in Lorain, 43 in Cleveland. Tonight we're dropping down into the low 40s. So like I said, temperatures holding steady, clouds and drizzle around, and then as we get into your day tomorrow, 48 degrees. Mix of sun and clouds on Wednesday, 38. So brief cool down here. Snow showers around on Christmas Day. That forecast coming up in just a second. But first, here's a look at Storm Fox right now. We did have a good batch of some light showers push through. Right now, from now through around midnight, little troughs pushing in. That could bring in, it's right along 75 here, actually just now to the west of Toledo. There's that trough that's going to swing on through. As it moves in, I really cannot rule out a spotty shower or some drizzle around. But after midnight, that's when things really start to dry out. But unfortunately, the clouds will stick around. So not a lot of pockets of drizzle at the moment, but like I said, we're getting one along like 271 here from Shaker Heights down towards Solon. Maybe just a few sprinkles for you. Otherwise, just a very cloudy night. Lots of snow up towards Maine and portions of Vermont and New Hampshire at the moment. The colder air staying to the north of us. We're actually getting our weather from the south and west, and mild temperatures scooting on in over the next several days. That's for sure. I do have a couple of days where it could possibly reach 50 tomorrow and mid-50s expected on Friday. So I do want to take you hour by hour here. Spotty sprinkles, spotty showers around through the remainder of the evening tonight. Then you wake up tomorrow morning and Yeah, the clouds are still around. We're going to continue to see the cloud cover. Nothing falling from the sky, though. Could have some breaks of sun, especially if you're west of 77. Otherwise, clouds definitely winning out, and then eventually those will start to clear out as we head into Tuesday night and into your Wednesday. Your Wednesday is going to be the sunny day of the week ahead. 44 in Cleveland right now. It's 46 in Columbus. We do have some milder air back to the west of us. Low 50s. That's all going to be streaming in tomorrow, and the winds will be picking up as well. It is 41 in Lorain, same with Akron, Canton, upper 30s in Ashtabula. Well, that's because I had to fix that high today. We just hit 44 this past hour. So 37 the normal, and we're going to be well above normal for several days. Temperatures holding steady tonight, so what you see is what you get. Temperatures in the low 40s. Showers and drizzle around this evening, then they'll be out of here by midnight. Tomorrow, here you go, definitely mild. Temperatures a good 5 to 10 degrees above average. We could reach 50 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Your 8-day forecast looks like this. A little bump back into the 30s on Wednesday, but then we're right back into the low 40s as we head into Thursday, Friday, staying in the upper 30s to low 40s. It really depends on where you are. Lots of clouds around, and we do have a little trough that's swinging through. With this little weak disturbance, I can't rule out some spotty sprinkles and some spotty showers through the remainder of the evening hours. Otherwise, you're just going to notice lots of clouds around. You're going to step outside and you're going to say, hey, it's not that bad. Temperatures in the low 40s. Yeah, it's still on the cool side, but it could be a lot colder, right? So as I put the sweeps on here, just a few spotty showers out towards the islands. Otherwise, you might run into some drizzle through the remainder of the evening. The cold air is still bottled up to the north of us where it's snowing out towards upstate New York, in Maine. Here's that little trough that I was talking about. It's going to continue to swing on through. Behind that trough, you notice that the clouds are starting to clear out a bit. It's going to take a good 24 hours here before we eventually clear out the clouds, but Wednesday is your pick day if you want to see a lot of sunshine. And take a look at temperature trend right now. The greens, pretty mild. The blues, of course, cold. We're at 51 in St. Louis, 51 in Nashville. This is all streaming in our direction. That we did reach 43, the high today. We're going to tack on a couple more degrees from there. In fact, some of us tomorrow might top 50 degrees. Here's a look at your hour-by-hour forecast through the evening hours. Spotty sprinkles and some patchy drizzle around. Otherwise, cloudy. We're staying cloudy tomorrow morning. You got to go west of 77 where we could possibly see some breaks in that overcast afternoon, but it's going to take its merry old time before it gets out of here. We're looking at a nice dry day, but look at this. Tuesday night into Wednesday, that's when we start to clear out, and that's when we start to see some sunshine around. So here's the mild temperatures. Friday is going to be the warmest day of the week for sure. Temperatures in the mid-50s, but you notice all the cold air trying to sweep on in. That's going to happen Christmas weekend. So Christmas Eve, we're really going to start to notice that transition. And then when you wake up Christmas morning, it's going to feel like Christmas morning and possibly look like it with some light snow coming down. 43 in Cleveland, 41 in Lorain, is 39 in Ashtabula. Temperatures holding steady through the night tonight with staying in the low 40s for the most part. So where you are right now is where you're going to be through the night. Winds out of the southwest at 10 to 15. And then tomorrow, those southwesterly winds will start to pick up. We're staying between 10 and 20, and temperatures rising mid 40s to right around 50 degrees, a good possibility here. And then a quick look at your 8-day forecast for you. Temperatures, pretty not seeing these temperatures really fluctuate all that much. In fact, maybe a degree or two at best. So upper 30s to low 40s. That's all we're going to do for you through the remainder of the night, plus the clouds sticking around. And it's unfortunately going to be another cloudy day tomorrow. It's going to take a while for the clouds to break up. Right now on Storm Fox, we are tracking just a few light sprinkles and spotty showers. There's a nice little line here just over the lake. Hey, it's over the lake, right? Maybe out towards the islands, Ashtabula, Caveat, you might have a passing sprinkle or pocket of drizzle here. And that'll be the case through the remainder of the evening hours. The trough is swinging on through. Colder air bottled up to the north of us. A lot of snow going on right now in upstate New York, into Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. That's going to stay north. Here comes that little trough. Not a lot with it. Just notice that the clouds sticking around. Now, one thing that you probably noticed when you stepped outside today, it's not frigid. It's not as cold as what we were last week. Temperature is actually warming up a bit. We'll get back to that cold, though, just in time for your Christmas week. So we're socked in with the clouds across the Buckeye State. I do want to take you hour by hour here through the remainder of the evening. Spotty showers, spotty sprinkle, hit and miss. Nothing to really write home about. We're at At 7 o'clock in the morning, cloudy sky again. Could see some breaks in the overcast. The sun's trying to break through tomorrow afternoon, but it's going to take pretty much all day long here before eventually we start to clear out, and that's going to happen Tuesday night into Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be our sunny day of the week. We're 43 in Cleveland, 45 in Columbus. We do have some 50s off to the west, 51 in St. Louis. I do expect us to reach some backyards could hit 50 degrees tomorrow. Upper 40s the average though. 43 right now downtown. It is 40 in Worcester. Ashtabula, our chilly spot, coming in at 39, and we should be in the upper 30s this time of year. 37 degrees. We're going to be well above that the next several days before eventually we're going to drop well below that as we head into next week. So cloudy, some fog around 42. Pockets of drizzle through the remainder of the evening. Tomorrow, range of 45 to 50 degrees. It will be breezy with winds coming in out of the southwest. Plenty of clouds with some breaks of sun. Then as we get into your 8-day forecast here, upper 30s expected on Wednesday. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds through the day. Temperatures back into the low 40s as we head into Thursday. And then Friday, you'll start to see some cloudy, some pockets of drizzle around, even some areas of fog. We'll get rid of these clouds and we'll see some sunshine, but not before a little bit of a warm-up. I do have some snow in the forecast on Christmas. It looks like it's going to be rather light and mainly Christmas morning, but you know, it's still several days away. That could change depending on the path of the system. But right now we know a lot of melting is going on with temperatures well above average over the next couple of days here. Let's take a look at the trend over the next 8 hours. Plenty of clouds, some pockets of drizzle around, maybe some patchy fog. Otherwise, temperatures holding steady through the night tonight thanks to the cloud cover. We're staying in the upper 30s to low 40s. It really depends on where you are. A few light showers and sprinkles near the islands at the moment. So Vermilion, you might be experiencing one of those. We have one drifting towards Paynesville over into Menor, and that's about it on Storm Fox right now. Can't rule out those spotty sprinkles through the remainder of your evening, but once this trough gets through, it's going to swing on through our area through the remainder of evening hours. Once it gets through after midnight, we're looking at a dry night, but still very cloudy. Notice though, just to the west of us, we are seeing some clearing going on. Eventually, we're going to get those clouds to clear out. It's just going to take a good 24 hours here. In the meantime, we're a little on the mild side. Average high this time of year, 37 degrees, and we're at 47 in St. Louis, 47 in Cincinnati, 50 in Nashville, and we're at 44 right here, right now. And this milder air will continue to move into our area over the next 24 hours here, and then a brief little drop, but then we're right back up. I do have a 55-degree forecast in my 8-day. Here to look at the next couple hours. Again, some spotty showers, sprinkle, drizzle around through the evening hours. We're staying cloudy. You're going to wake up to clouds tomorrow morning. Winds coming in out of the south-southwest. That'll help drive our temperatures up, but we're going to the upper 40s to right around 50. Some of us might even hit that 50-degree mark tomorrow afternoon. Notice clouds hanging tough. We could have some breaks of sun here and there, but for the most part, we're looking at the clouds winning out. Eventually those clouds will not win out, and we're going to see some sunshine as we get into your Wednesday. So we're in this mild trend right now. Take a look at Friday. This is the warm day of the week, but I want you to notice the pink. That's some frigid cold temperatures, and that's the swing that's going to be pushing in as we head into Christmas Eve and Christmas, and then much of Christmas week is going to be cold. Temperatures well below average again, with again some snowy periods. 44 in Cleveland, 42 in Lorain. It is 39 in Ashtabula. We're staying in the low 40s, or right where you are really, for the next several hours here through the night. So steady temperatures, winds out of the southwest at 10 to 15. Tomorrow, plenty of clouds around again. A spread of 45 to 50 degrees across northeast Ohio. It will be breezy. Winds out of the southwest at 10 to 20. Looking at your 8-day forecast here, a little drop in temperature on Wednesday, but we'll see some sunshine, so it'll help feel a little bit warmer, but we're right where we should be on Wednesday. Winter arrives on Thursday, and we're back up into the low 40s. Friday, mid-50s, lots of wind, rain comes at us Friday night, switches over to snow Saturday morning, and it will be dropping our temperatures through the day. Sunday, Christmas Eve, 31. Christmas Day itself, 29, again with 30% chance of some light snow showers around as you open up your presents in the morning.
All right, Jen, thank you.
Got nothing going on right now, but yes, I do have some snow in the forecast for Christmas, and I know your first thing is going to be, your first question, how much are we going to get? I normally don't talk about this a week in advance, but I will tonight. Just gonna have to wait a minute. All right, here's a look at your 8-hour forecast. Our temperatures holding steady in the low 40s through the night tonight. Mostly cloudy sky, and the clouds will stick around through much of your night and through a good portion of the day tomorrow. Here's a look at Storm Fox right now, tracking just a few light showers, mainly along the I-9 corridor in Ashtabula County. Most of us dry at the moment, maybe a few pockets of drizzle entering Carroll County as well. But clouds, well, there are definitely a lot of that out there right now, and the cloud cover helping keep temperatures steady, staying in the low 40s. Snow to the northeast over into Maine and portions of upstate New York, Vermont, and also New Hampshire. Our next system will be coming to us from the northwest. That's going to be pushing through on Tuesday. It's going to come through dry, but what it will do, it'll usher in some cooler temperatures. Right now, we're a little bit on the mild side. Like I said, this time of night, we should be in the mid and upper 20s, and we're sitting in the low 40s at the moment. So let's take you hour by hour here, show you what's going on over the next 24 hours. Clouds to start off tomorrow morning, maybe in our northwestern areas. You can start to see some peaks of sun. We will have some breaks of sun through the day, but clouds will win out. Then that front, you kind of saw it here in the cloud cover, pushes through 5, 6 o'clock, and following the front, we're completely clear as we head towards 10, 11, 12 o'clock, and that's also going to drop our temperatures. You're going to notice a big difference when you wake up Wednesday morning compared to the mid 40s that we're in all across the region. So 45 degrees in Cleveland right now. It is 43 in Lorain, 41 in Ashtabula, and low 40s in Youngstown. We should, like I said, be in mid-20s, normal high 37. We're going to be well above that tomorrow. And I think, you're thinking, okay, well, we've had a good cold, snowy period here. Here's our snow report. We're just down about a ½ an inch. And yes, there is snow on the way and just in time for Christmas. 42 cloudy and isolated shower around, not out of the question, mainly along the lakeshore. 45, 50 tomorrow. It will be breezy, winds out of southwest at 10 to 20. And then we get that drop with that cold front. We're back in the upper 30s on Wednesday. Winter arrives on Thursday. Won't feel like winter though, low 40s.